Hi, today is Monday the 10th of September and this is the SPX Outlook. I'm going to make it fairly short. So we've seen last week a sudden drop after almost hitting the very strong resistance on 3600, exactly 3593 or something, and it dropped to pivot level about 3440, then tried to recover but actually stalled before Fib, and at the time there was a very important level on 3500, then dropped again to 3360, and as you can see the 40-point gaps are still quite valid, still respected. 3600 to 3440 is quite a large gap of 160 points, then it went up 3440 to 3480, 40 points. The pivot was penetrated again to 3360, and now it's recovering and it's hovering around 3440, which remains a key level for recovery. I plotted here a Fib expansion which went down to 3385, so besides this sudden fall on 3360, it does help when levels do coincide, but that does not happen all the time. So 3380 is still an important level here, and it recovered and now it's basically stalling there. We'll see after the long weekend whether buyers are ready to take the market higher again. I would say that the selling pressure has definitely abated, so unless there's another bout of selling for any reason, the market should actually try and hover around the same area or even grind a little higher. So let's get rid of this one and maybe look at a Fib retracement from the high to the low. We see that 3340 is also an important Fib here, and we could then go to 3470 or again try and go to 3500. So this is a key level right now. There's a chance that 3440, there's a chance that this level stalls again and would then go and test 3360 again, which seems to be the bottom of this recent rise, basically raising it. And let's not also forget that 3400 was a previous high, and so this level 3400 could actually be a test level as well. So I would say in the short term, this is the 4-hour chart that is generally valid for about 2 days. If we look at the longer time frame, we see that 3360 was definitely a good test level. If we plot a Fib from here, we see that the first Fib is actually about here, 3340, so not too far from the recent lows here. 3260, 3185 would be an important test level, and 33 and 3150, but I don't see it really being tested soon. But if we have another bout of selling first, this test level, first Fib, but if the third Fib breaks, then we will probably go into a reversal. On this time frame, we see that the market is still looking pretty bullish. This pivot level is quite high, and the range has expanded enormously, which is quite unusual. So let me on this time frame look at a shorter calculation. Okay, so on this one it is more reasonable. We see that on this time frame, without looking at the very long recovery, I think that when I put a higher parameter here, it looks like that the full recovery since April. So let's look at only what happened in the last 2 to 3 months. And on this one, we see resistance level is still on 3440, exactly where we are now. So this could be test of this excursion being validated or not, and then it would be normal to see the market then hover and drift down to this test level 3340, 3360. So now lastly, let's have a look at the trend for today. On the 1-hour chart, pivot is still, well, this is an important level. As you can see, we have the Fib, we have the pivot, so this level is quite an important level going forward. There's a sell signal which looks pretty valid, and we have the same levels, about 3340, 3360, and a very strong resistance would be 3280, as I mentioned on Slack last week. So test level, possible rise to 3500. I would say that despite the sell signal, there's a little bit of a push short term. Of course, if this rise is not convincing, we would then go back to the lower range, which would be probably 3340, 3360 to 3440. Okay, that's it for now. Update on Slack as usual. Bye for now.